See the movies you've been waiting for at Magic Video. We've got thousands to choose from. The newest blockbusters, classics, comedies, horror, and everything in between. At the low price of $3 per movie per day. Also, check out our amazing selection of Nintendo and Sega Genesis games. Make tonight a magical night with Magic Video on Broadway.
Welcome back to your nightly program. Looks like we have another terrifying show served up for you. Don't you feel that horrible chill in the air, tingling up your spine? Don't you love it? Caller, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What do you need on a night like this?
Can you play horror for me?
You want horror? Play horror for me.
This is Callie.
This is Jesse.
This is Logan.
And this is...
Play horror for me.
Yes, tonight's movie is Burial Ground, Nights of Terror, Night of Terror. Forget. Just watched it. But,
yeah, I was confused about what the title was.
I think it's Nights of Terror.
There.
Very interesting, unique motion picture experience. And it's my second time watching it, and I got some thoughts. But what do y'all think?
Very Italian, okay? Very foreign.
The worst part of Italian, too.
I mean, it's like a spaghetti zombie movie, I guess. I mean, I don't know. So, but fun.
It was our first time seeing it.
Yes.
So
yes.
We were honored to be in the presence of Logan for one of his earlier viewings of a film. Typically, we make our mark much later in his tenure of watching a film. So for it to be our first and his second was a memorable experience.
It's quite an honor.
Yeah, I mean, we are honored. I enjoyed it. I always say I have several taglines on our show, and one of them is, I love a foreign film. So, and the Italians, they know how to just push it far enough. So, a lot of fun moments. Overall, we know I have the ADHD, so a little slow for me. But other than that, I enjoyed it.
It's like a lot of walking around hallways very slowly, lighting candles, just opening up doors very slowly, for the love of God. Yeah, if you're looking for a movie with zero plot, zero story, and just freaky incest stuff, this is it, baby.
This is it, yes.
Just, the next time you have people over, especially if it's your family, put this on in the background.
Yeah.
Oh,
Volunteer to host a 4th of July party. You put this on. Crowd pleaser.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's the perfect background movie.
Yes.
It is.
I
It
do
is.
picture
perfect.
this like as if we had a Halloween party or something. This would be a great background film that we could have some people who would get very bought into and sit here and watch the whole thing.
Yes.
And that's really the goal. You know?
Yeah.
Kind of slip a surprise on them.
He's like, kind of talking during it, so you're not fully paying attention, but you're still watching, still invested, and
Won't miss a thing. You look back.
He's kind of riffing on it and just watching in amazement. Not enough nudity for me, and the movie needed just a little more, just probably a whole lot more for me. But other than that, though, like the incest stuff, that that really goes a long way, just to really make it memorable and fun, and
It does.
and just shocking. Just in case no one knew about this movie, but like this is what the movie's famous for hiring he's not a midget or nothing, he's just a tiny guy who looks 50, but he's 25. He's playing a 10-year-old, like, probably, so maybe 11, I don't know, but
Still disturbing, nonetheless.
he's when he just goes hands first on his mom's crotch, and you don't see that too often in movies. So.
No.
I mean, this movie goes where a lot of other movies have not gone before. So
Yes.
They're pussies.
yeah. So I mean, here again, I like a good foreign film. You know, they know how to push the boundaries. But yeah, I was really surprised that there was not. I mean, you know, typically when we have watched Italian horror films, I mean, there is a lot more nudity.
Yeah.
So I think to your point, it's fairly tame.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of get some glimpses in the beginning, but then beyond that, it's the nonstop action.
Yeah.
Yes.
Non-stop.
It's slowly
Yeah.
opening doors.
Yeah, it's just you get the one girl who is the last one to, last one to die, whatever. And she seems like she should have been the first one to die.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is odd. Like the two characters that make it to the end. It's like, yeah, they should have been the first to go.
Yes.
It makes zero sense what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the order of kills is totally backwards, which is kind of fun because even though it's totally expected, like what happens, the order in which it happens is
Yes.
unexpected. So you do kind of appreciate the way that they throw you a little curveball there.
Yeah. Well, and like to me, she definitely needed to go sooner. But like I think it's interesting that like them as a couple survive while all these other people get like split up basically. So
It's kind of like this
fun.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid thing where they're like going out together in
Yeah.
this final standoff.
with
and
her doing nothing. Let's remember that.
it's not
nothing.
it's not a good horror film unless there's not some woman who's dead weight, okay?
And just moaning a lot.
And I shouldn't say some woman that's dead weight because a lot of times it's some man that's dead weight too. I do appreciate in this one, at least the guy who's left at the end poorly tries, but at least he makes some efforts to try to do things. You know, I do feel like sometimes you have some of these men in a lot of these movies that are just totally incompetent. And granted, he didn't swing at the guy's head at the end.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
don't
he was
know.
kind of hitting at the shoulder, but you appreciate the effort nonetheless.
Yeah, he definitely probably the worst actor of the movie, but
And he gets, I mean, kind of the lead guy.
Yeah,
So,
I
I mean, you
mean-
know.
he's the hero. I don't know. It's just movie is just so wild. Just because like I think the first time I saw it was probably like 5-6 years ago. And it was like one of those movies I know about since as a kid. Because like the poster is very very cool poster. And I knew about the incest stuff. It's just they just show a picture of with the guy's face, especially like those bug eyes he's got.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, man. So I was like, for some reason I just kept putting off this movie for years, just thinking, well, I'll probably enjoy it or something, or it may not live up to the expectations. And since it's been a while since I've seen it the first time, I've forgotten how slow it is. So, because there's no first, second, third act. There's nothing. So they just completely messes with the pacing. So a movie, it's like 85 minutes, but it feels a little longer than that. So.
Yeah.
Especially at the end where it's just like, all right, we're just walking around, running. It's just like, fuck.
No, I mean, it would be a pretty decent 15-minute movie.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Yeah.
the fact that it's 6 times that long, you're just kind of like... But I think it's got some fun elements, some fun kills. I think the set is fun.
The set is fun.
That you're like in this mansion kind of
Yeah.
deal that's massive, or appears to be the way they've shot it. These gorgeous grounds, all this sort of stuff. And we talk a lot about time, being fluid in a lot of the films that we review. But I do love that, other than a few little things like, the cars, the shotgun, a couple things like that for the most part, this could feel like it was in like the 1800s or something. And I think that's fun, as we've talked about on a number of other occasions, when you kind of just get lost in what's going on because it's kind of timeless.
Yeah, it is cool because like a lot of these like Italian movies, kind of, or like Gene Rollins or something, like just film like one of these like kind of castle places. And it goes a long way because if you get bored, you can just start looking at the paintings and stuff. So it's like, we started admiring the art. But this movie's just it's just interesting. It's just because they hint at a plot at the beginning. Because at the beginning, it almost feels like they're kind of like, all right, we're doing an Evil Dead rift.
Yeah.
Or like in the Evil Dead, it's like, hey, like a guy goes there, and then he deciphers whatever the Book of the Dead,
Yeah.
and he records it. So you kind of get the whole backstory, and it feels like you're going to get something like that
Yeah.
here, where he's like reading the tablets. And then boom, it just it's nothing
Yeah,
for
it's
like till the very end. He shows up again and just eats guts.
Yes.
So it's like there was something, maybe like deleted or whatever. And then the one that survives till the end, she's like, "Oh my god, we gotta go! So like something bad's gonna happen." Just comes out of nowhere. It's just like, what?
I had this dream.
Yeah.
So it's just like, all right, so something happened before this and just wasn't filmed or whatever. But
Well, and then just like the backstory on all them, because you see it's these 3 cars, but I thought it was going to be like they were moving into this new place. Oh, you could have called ahead and told the servants. And then it's like, no, we got 3 cars worth of our friends, but then there's no ties to why they're here. You know, the guy who makes it till the end, it's kind of like, oh, he's a photographer.
Yeah.
But then that just kind of comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
The other guy goes to write a letter. You know, he's laying there in the bed with a typewriter in his crotch. So it's like, is he a writer or what's going on here? And, you know, it's just, you couldn't have really tried to do it more poorly if you wanted to. And so then that's kind of part of the fun, because you're like, it would have taken no effort at all to give this a little more
Yeah.
5
shape.
minutes and
Yeah.
And then we didn't do that. So, okay.
yeah, because like it kind of helps with the the dream logic of it all, where it's just just random stuff, and then like the zombies, like the light bulbs exploding.
Yeah. Like, what is that? Yeah.
And then the horrendous acting by the butler guy.
Yes.
Zombies are known for their electrical energy.
it's just- It's like, so like, were they here to document his discovery? Like, all right, we discovered this ancient curse or whatever, or like
Right.
a tomb. Come on, boys, like we need to document this. We're gonna be famous. I don't know.
Yeah, because like I think even at or when they're eating breakfast, because they kind of get there and then it's like, oh, it's midday or whatever time it is the next day. You know, they're like, oh, well, did the professor say what he had found? Well, kind of. And you're like, okay, like what's
going on?
what's happening?
Just total dream logic. Just makes zero sense. Just stuff. Just you're going and flowing. Just characters separating.
Yeah,
Just letting her son, her little 10-year-old boy Michael, go off by himself.
Yeah.
She wouldn't let him fuck her. That bitch.
Mama!
Mama, remember like last time? Somehow he remembers that. Like he must have been a, I don't know. She must have been like one of those new age moms that, let their kids breastfeed till they're 6 or something.
yeah.
So
They
he
can
just
walk up.
Yeah. Come here, honey. But just the statue, the director always made sure was always in the shot because of the boobs on the statue. Always make sure it's in there. All right. Genius.
And I do love just, I kind of forget how many just random little drops there are in
Yes.
here where it's like, oh, let's cut to the scene where we're in the basement and we're shooting a gun at statues. It's just kind of like, oh, okay, why
Yeah.
not? You know?
Indoors going deaf.
Yeah, sometimes I enjoy going down in my basement and doing that. You'll get used to it, Okay.
Yeah, it's just absolutely wild. It's like, it's just, and like, wait, like the 2 couples are outside, but the other couple doesn't hear the other one screaming. It's just, it's absolutely amazing.
It's such a big property, Logue. It's
that's what
it's
it
a
is.
mansion.
Yeah.
So like the Biltmore right there.
No, but it is. It's like there's a lot of stuff missing. But then I don't know that there actually is. But like, I think there is. I don't know if they filmed it or not, but I think there's some stuff in between.
We forgot.
So.
Yeah, they ran out of something, because like at the end, it's just, because like at the end, like when the woman is there screaming,
Yes.
she's screaming, and then like all the hands kind of come in, the hands stop, like, oh, we're supposed to do like a freeze frame or something,
Yeah.
or it feels like it's going to go, like it's going to ripple, and then it's like, oh, this is all just a nightmare or something. Then they pull up to the house, and she's like, oh my god, something bad's going to happen. That's what I feel like was supposed to happen or something.
Yeah.
But I had this dream. We got to get out of here.
And then the credits roll.
And
you're
then the
like,
credits roll, yeah.
And it gives you some quote and like, I don't know, some book or something. I don't know, some made up shit. I don't know. I like what it said. But,
Yeah, but I'm like, what is that? Is that something? If I were Italian, I would know what it is. I don't know.
required reading.
Yeah. And I also enjoy the zombies don't just seem to be coming from one place. Like you're like, oh, they're coming from this like burial ground that the professor has like broken into and whatever. And then it's like, no, they're just like popping out of the ground. They're just kind of coming from wherever. So
Like a video game just spawning out of
yeah, it's
everywhere.
what?
No, I did kept thinking about Call of Duty, you know, like the Nazi zombies and all that stuff, because that's exactly how it is, where it's just kind of like, I just boarded up this door and here they are, they're back again. It's just like so illogical, but then it's part of the charm that it's just like, well, yeah, you know. And I love the one that, you know, pops up out of the yard.
Yes.
And then also the one that's in like that crypt that's kind of just, it looks like just a stone wall. Then you look closer and it's got like the nameplate on it. So it's like, oh, that's a crypt, and he's popping up out of that. But yeah, no sense whatsoever to where they come from or how they seem to spawn.
Makes you kind of have that supernatural feel. Like, it's one thing I like about the Italians. Like, you know, they kind of did their zombies kind of like that. You know, like the Blind Dead and stuff, to where like they're kind of zombies, but it's like, because like, you know, like you see their heads get bashed in. Like there's nothing in there.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just a supernatural force going. It's like they're not like, you know, infected or nothing. But yeah, like I like all the designs. You know, it looks, you know, a lot of it looks bad, but you know, some of them look pretty cool. And one of them looks like a Boris Karloff. I'm sure they probably like a Boris Karloff mold or something. Like you'll kind of see them every now and then. But like a Peter Cushing, there's a Peter Cushing one that they probably got from like Tales from the Crypt or something. But because like it's not that sleazy. Like, if you take out the incest stuff, it's kind of like a boring little Italian movie.
Yeah.
Then you add this super sleazy stuff.
Yeah. You kind of have this like, oh, incest.
But then it's really fun, so...
But then I think that is part of the fun of it, because I think that's, you know, probably how it is in real life, you know, with any kind of sleaze. It's, you know, everything can kind of look totally fine, and it's just kind of got this little, whoop, you know, here it is, you know, it's kind of flares up, so...
Yeah, because you kind of are like, okay, this is a weird relationship, and then it's like, oh, this is a weird relationship, like, real weird.
No, it's just, I don't know. It's just, there's so many things that are just kind of odd and kind of off, but then it doesn't really take away from it. I mean, I think really if they had just paced it a little better, it could be so much better. And really, I didn't think most of the effects looked bad at all. I mean... to have as many different like facial constructions as they had, and as many close shots. I mean, I kept kind of looking and expecting to see like, oh, this is going to be, you're going to see something peeking through, or you're going to see something really bad. I mean, there were a couple of the close-up shots with blood that you could tell that they had laid a prosthetic on there or something. But I mean, for the most part, I thought the effects were pretty good.
Yeah, just because, you know, just looks old and ancient, just like they've been in the ground a long time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, and I really like the costuming because, you know, kind of getting back to what you were talking about with the supernatural thing, they kind of look like they're out of the Bible or something, or like from that time period, because it's just like tunics, you know? So it's, and like with the monk element later on, I think it's got this really, you know, older feel, or Middle Ages, or, you know, whatever, rather than, you know, in like, which I can't remember specifics, but like in some of the other zombie movies we've watched, you know, they're kind of dressed more normally like present day.
Yeah.
But then they're a zombie, which is still cool, but I think this is kind of fun that it's like it's a really ancient something that they've stirred up.
They've been in the ground a long time. I love the ones that have bulging eyes. Those were my favorite ones.
Yes.
And also, like, props to the people that were wearing the ones that had, like, maggots on them, because it's like, I think those are real maggots because they're moving and,
Oh, yeah, like all the Italian movies, it's like, I don't know, like if they just ate that shit or what, but it's just like they just had maggots just everywhere in all these movies. Because it's nasty.
Yeah.
Because like in Gates of Hell, which I'm wearing that t-shirt, look, there's maggots on there.
Oh, there are. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
And it has Christopher George and I guess Linda and her knockers, but at least Christopher's in there, and then her beautiful breasts. But it's like there's like a scene in there, but where thousands of maggots are just flying, like they got like fans, so they're just blowing on all the actors. It's getting in their mouths, in their hair.
No.
It's like, oh, Christopher, don't do it.
He didn't care.
It's like I would do some crazy things for some movies, but keep the maggots away from me.
Yeah.
It's like the prosthetics would be fine, but yeah, the maggots and even the worms. It's like a couple of them just kind of had worms hanging.
Yeah,
I know.
And you're like, okay,
Like, please don't fall. Please don't fall.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just something about you. It's just, they just got that little nastiness because, it's like when I think kind of like, Grindhouse, whatever. Like, this is one movie that I always kind of just think of. That's not too nasty. It's not, like New York Ripper, makes me a little uncomfortable. But,
I didn't know anything could make you uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah. I think in that movie, if I'm thinking of it right, it's like three people at a fucking table, and then a guy's she thinks she's getting fingered by the guy beside her, but she's actually getting towed by the guy across from her to where he's fingering her with his big toe, and she doesn't realize till like after she's finished, and she's just like, "What the hell?" And he's like, "Sorry about that, honey." And then I think I turned the movie off after that. I was like, I can't do this. This isn't good. It's like, oh, you Italian fox. Oh, you did it again.
You got me.
You got me. So I think in that movie, the killer does like a Daffy Duck or like kind of like a quack quack. It's like something like that. So, and then a woman gets fingered by a big toe. God.
I draw the line there.
It's like that trauma. I think I saw like freshman year and it traumatized me because it was like one of those Netflix DVD rentals, and I was like, oh no.
I fell for it.
So yeah, this isn't as sleazy as that. So the incest stuff, it doesn't.
It's
all
fine.
right.
Totally
So,
fine.
No big deal.
It's tasteful. It's tasteful.
It's tastefully done.
it's just like a bomb out of nowhere
Yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah.
Because like the first time he walks in on her, she's like, "Honey, what's going on?" And she just has her tits out and
Yes.
stuff, and it's just like,
You're like, what?
Hold on. I'm going to run across the entire room. Like,
Yeah.
I was in bed covered up, but now I'm going to run across the room to go
Yeah.
get a robe or whatever.
"You get out of here, mama."
And then only hold the robe halfway up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's what they do over there, I guess. Just
I don't know.
It's different, okay? It's a different culture.
it's a different people. Okay, we don't judge. Okay, we definitely
Yeah,
don't
dude.
judge.
We're open to all cultures here, okay?
Just stay away from me, all right? You sick fucks. No.
Keep making your movies.
Keep making your movies. Just I do love the big vases right there. The vases in the garden. Mm-hmm. Probably costs $1,000 for one of those today.
Well, I probably shouldn't, but the whole time, like, I'm thinking through this, and it's like, what did this cost? It's like, and I'm sure even in today's money, it probably wouldn't have cost that much. But I mean, it just is gorgeous sets. You got all these people, which I'm sure a lot of them did it for free, but with maggots, bless their hearts. But it's just, I don't know. It feels well done and then very low budget all at the same time.
It does. It just has a nice little, the early '80s, just late '70s charm. It's just because even when it's not the best, it's still just fun. It just has a nice little spark of energy to it and spark of life. And I was thinking, with get a 25-year-old play a 10-year-old reminds me of the first movie I ever worked on, Shark Exorcist, which I'm pretty sure that's Donald Farmer got his inspiration for, because there's a scene in that, I don't know if y'all remember, of like a woman in a swimming pool. I don't know if she's playing a character that's, I don't know, retarded, I don't know, mentally challenged, I don't know. And but she's clearly playing like a 10-year-old or something, but she's like 30. And I wouldn't be surprised if he got inspired by this movie. So something just works. That scene was really weird when we watched it at the Sparta Drive-In, the world premiere.
The world is
Sparta Drive-In.
But that
It's been a while, Logue, since we've seen it. We may need to talk Tommy into having another screening.
It's playtime.
Shark Exorcist. I mean, it could be, I don't know. It's coming close to the 15th anniversary.
Yeah, see, so I mean, be
Re-release, watch party,
Yeah.
autographs, the whole deal.
Autographs, we're gonna do it. But yeah, first movie I ever worked on, so don't like to brag.
But, I mean, pretty big deal.
Pretty big deal.
I can't remember that scene, but
Pretty
now I'm
famous.
going to have to watch it.
It's very weird. Very, very, very weird. Very awkward. A little unsettling, but
Those are our favorites.
Yeah.
because the woman's possessed by the shark, so the woman's trying to fuck. I like the 10-year-old or the mentally challenged 30-year-old. I don't know, but
A lot of questions.
it's a lot of questions.
We don't know.
It's a fascinating watch. There we go. But that reminded me of this. So it's fascinating. Mama, what's going on? And then sometimes the 10-year-old sounds like a 40-year-old, like the
Yes.
guy's voice, like, "Hey, what's going on in here?"
Yes.
Mama.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was like when they were at the breakfast table.
Yes.
I was like, who is that talking?
No, I know.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
the kid. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then I was like, this is the best.
The scene was basically over before I figured out
Yeah.
who was saying what.
Oh, it's little Michael. Are you okay, Michael?
Little Michael.
And it's great. The guy who first dies, the husband, the guy who does the voice is the lead guy of Cannibal Holocaust. That voice, so, and a few of the other voices. That's I can never fully place him, but that one, he's the most famous kind of
That's
voice
fine.
actor of the Italian movies. So
So he was the tight-shirted man with the pistol in this
Yeah.
one.
like that voice, yeah.
Okay. And so he did a lot of Italian overdubs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he was the lead guy, and Cannibal Holocaust, the one who's trying to find the footage and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just, and I'm sure the other, they probably just had like 5 guys just doing all the voices for all these movies.
Yeah.
So, but that makes it really kind of a nice little connection, and kind of makes it feel a little homey or something. I don't know,
Yeah.
just homey. I don't know what the word I'm trying to think of, but makes it feel nice. I like
does,
it.
yeah.
A
Comforting.
lot of different branches off of the Cannibal Holocaust tree here
Yeah.
on this
Yes.
podcast. So
And I was thinking, it's like, oh yeah, it's like, this is perfect because we're recording this April something, I forget, but hopefully it comes out in April, because it's the 1-year anniversary of our first episode, Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things.
Oh.
So a year later, we're doing our second zombie movie. So
Here we are. That's fun.
has it already been a
Okay.
year? That's crazy.
we recorded that episode probably like 8 months before, but since I couldn't get past the first 2 minutes because I couldn't listen to my own voice, so
It was really
Logan, you can
nice.
tell the
Yeah.
truth. It was our voice.
no, it was mine because then it was like 6 months later we had to redo the intro because I hated how I did the intro to that. So it's really kind of a year and 8 months, but technically a year, I guess, since this came
From
out.
the publication.
Yes. Since you beautiful people get to hear it.
Yeah,
You pumpkin weenies.
You pumpkin weenies.
again, wait, but it's just let me see. I know there was like 2 lines that I really loved in this. Oh yeah, like, you're getting a raise from me, but it's got nothing to do with money. Something like that. I love that.
Oh, no, and that's right. To be clear, that's right after the scene with the gushing fountain.
Yes. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so there's just kind of a lot of pieces there that come together.
He's like, because we were already talking about it. We're on the same wavelength as these Italians. So.
I tell you.
Yeah, that was great. And let me see. You look just like a little whore, but I like that. God, it's good.
I mean, I'd kind of forgotten. We did, especially in the beginning, we had some good lines.
Yeah.
Did we run out of money? Did we run out of time? Because
We ran
once
out of
again,
script.
yeah, first 10 or 15 minutes, you're like, all right, you know.
Is that kids like, it's like they could have easily kind of waited like another like 10 minutes for the zombies to show up and just spend more time with the characters and like them kind of like, cheating on each other.
Yeah.
Them like sneaking off and everything, and kind of had more sexcapades or something. But
Well, then you'd have at least been a little more invested instead of just
Yeah.
kind of like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, what's going to happen now? Who's going to die next?
Yeah.
is that because like I feel like that's the reason why they probably did the incest thing, because they were like, oh shit, it's been a while since we've seen any boobs or anything. Oh, well, how are we gonna do it? It's like, well, he could try to fuck his mom. Yeah, we could do that.
It's like, what?
That sounds good. Okay. Get her
All
panties.
right, pull, yeah. Make sure your nipple falls out. All right, it's genius. It's a genius movie.
Those Italians.
Yeah.
Italians. It's a good, just a good grindhouse movie, and very fun. And we can talk about fashion. We can talk about the cars. Got 3 good cars.
Yeah.
How do you pick? You know,
Oh.
Depends on what you're feeling. The first one was the classy. I don't know, what was it? It's not Lexus, Mercedes.
I think it was a
What
Mercedes.
Mercedes,
Yeah. Yeah, so because at first I was like, okay, that Beetle, it's just a good convertible Beetle. It's fun, it's yellow, whatever. And then I saw the Mercedes again, and I was like,
It's classy.
that's classy. Yeah, like.
so you're
yeah.
picking the Mercedes.
I'm picking the Mercedes.
I didn't pay close enough attention to. I'm going off book a little bit here. I like the station wagon because it
Very 70s.
I sort of got that talking about late 70s, early 80s vibe. You've just got this very European looking station wagon that you can just kind of feel the oil embargo, the OPEC stuff when you see it rolling down the road.
Hell yeah.
But the Beetle's fabulous too, convertible. And then of course the Mercedes. So they outdid themselves on the cars, especially for it to be in 2 scenes and then call it good.
Yeah.
But
Great. And of course, when they showed the zombies near him, they didn't have the zombies touching them because I'm sure the owners were like, "You better not fucking touch."
Yeah,
those cars,
probably.
right?
no, they were all
not
just
get
kind of
near
like
Yeah. It's like, no, you're not touching them.
hands
Okay.
in our pockets. Thank you. How about you, Logan? What's your pick?
I guess the classy one, but the 70s, that orange, yellowish one, just they're both great. Both Hall of Famers, we love them both, but I guess right now I feel a little classy, so I'm gonna go with that first.
The Mercedes, yeah.
Mercedes.
I'm gonna have to do some research after the episode concludes about my station wagon and figure out what kind it was.
Yeah.
Because I caught the logo, but I didn't really pay attention. So
just remind, we're watching the movie as we're talking about it. The scene where the maid's going through the hallway very slowly. She you can tell the director told her, put the candle as close to your face as possible. She's like, I hate this. And it's like, I don't care.
Yeah. You need to look uncomfortable.
It's like the flame is 3 inches from my eyeball. Okay, do I have to do this? Yes, you do.
I know I'm not paying you, and you're my wife's sister, but you do have to do that.
You do have to do this. It makes me uncomfortable just watching. It's just like, dang, that's...
Yeah, did she lose some eyelashes? I'm
Yeah.
thinking probably so.
Yeah. Her kill was really fun. Since we're talking about her, I was a big fan of the way she got
Chopped it right
yeah,
off.
So it's fun.
So that's when you kind of first see, it's like, oh, these zombies are kind of, they got some style to them. Like, they got some brains. Like, they're throwing stuff. They got weapons. Like,
Yeah.
oh, shoot.
Start developing, then you see them going and getting the stuff to cut down the door, the battering ram.
Yeah.
It's...
Very resourceful.
Yeah, you want to see them develop. You do get good zombie character development.
Yes, you do.
Even though you miss out on that with the normal characters.
Yes.
You don't need it with them, just, no, yeah, it's just, but her kills, that's probably the best kill, probably. It's just, or the nipple, biting off the nip.
Yeah, that one's a fun one, too.
See, I've got to disagree. I love both of those. I love Girlfriend's Head on the Edge of the Tub. I think that's fun.
That one is fun.
Because then you're like, what is that? Like, is that something left in the tub? No, it's like her gray brains is a zombie mixed with the blood of, her as a human. I like it.
And Michael.
He's fine. He's still alive.
You bet you killed my son. And she's a good actress too. Like, she really goes all out, just, doing the crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So. She makes it fun. But yeah, just her, and just the actress who's eating the hand,
Yes.
like her eyes, like in the
Yes.
background, like she's like really like living it up. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go crazy
It's the
being a
best.
zombie. So
No, I feel like the acting was really pretty good, all things considered, other than the 2 people who survived till the end. But then they're in such a big part of it that it kind of overshadows.
Yeah.
But like the other guy, the one who gets taken down in the monastery, I thought he was great. Like, I really
he's
enjoyed him. But fashion, I gotta go with the main guy in his tucked in shirt. He looks like he just came out of Star Trek, because we've got our tucked in shirt, our very tight belt, and our tight pants, and then we got our pistol jammed down in it.
His red
It's
turtleneck.
beautiful.
and he's got a weird kind of body too. So it really, the outfit doesn't do any favors.
It looks
No,
terrible.
it looks really
embellishes
bad.
His awkwardness.
No,
which
and
makes
then
it-
he's got like this very obviously gray hair that we have
Yes.
dyed like this orangey red that
Yeah.
never occurs naturally.
Yeah.
So that kind of accents the
It
color of the
does.
shirt. So, yeah, big fan.
It is. It's fab.
Yeah, mine's probably the woman who gets her face pushed in through the glass. I like her red because it's kind of a tight little sweater. I like looking at her boobs because I'm a fucking pig. And it's like, I'm just like, man, like I wish we needed Because like when she's walking through the hallway, I was like, oh man, like we haven't seen her boobs. And I was like, oh wait, yeah, we did. We had a fucking sex scene with her. And I was like, we didn't have enough of her boobs.
It was too short.
was
got like the hooker boots on and the whole deal. Yeah.
Like her fashion. She's got good fashion and just so yeah, probably her.
I think it's just generically there's some good fashion. The Italians know how to dress.
Yes,
so
they do.
It's probably all fancy things, but as much as it pains me to say this, I think I like Janet's boots the best. So I hate
They're good
Janet,
boots.
but they're good boots. Some just good suede, kind of gray-green, knee-highs. Classics.
Yeah.
And they can get caught in a bear trap, and
Yeah.
it will not tear the fabric.
Did not tear the fabric. It also did not puncture her legs, so
So,
they're
It
tough.
protected her, yes.
They're probably real.
not even a drop of leather.
Italian leather.
Yeah, Italian.
Italian leather.
So
No,
It's
the
probably-
shoe game that the women
yeah,
had was pretty
it was
strong.
pretty strong.
Because those are boots you see today that people would want. It's like, oh shit, those are
Yeah.
high class.
Yep.
Those are good looking.
Sound like a broken record, but soundtrack. I mean, they didn't pay that guy enough. Especially like I love the scene with the cars where they're just driving down the road and you've
Yeah.
got this upbeat tune, but I mean, soundtrack's killer.
fun.
And I think it's cool that it goes more minimal towards the end. Mm-hmm. So you've got kind of, it affects the mood. But then there are a couple times you've got just a good little drum beat or a good little something going on in the background. But I think it's very well done.
Yeah. Whenever Janet's not moaning over the top of it.
Well, I think that's
So
the real
it's-
reason we had to
yeah.
turn it down later on.
Yeah.
They wanted to have more music, but they
Yeah.
couldn't because, they probably paid her more than anybody else just because, they had to get her from the porns.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I like the part when he pulls her through the window, and looks totally real. But then the zombie, like it's almost like he just comes or something, and he's like, "Oh, I'm passing out," and he just falls
Yes.
behind.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was an accident, like he just fell and like they just kept it rolling, accidentally kept it in. But
Yeah. No,
That
I
was
had
an
the
interesting
yeah,
choice.
because I was like, wait a minute, what?
it's like,
What's
oh
going
yeah, I
on?
did it, son.
I'm exhausted.
So lay back.
Yeah, they
I
back.
have to rest another 1,000 years.
I'm done. But yeah, interesting movie. So yeah, I like to know kind of like what more of the backstory was, just because like the whole quote there at the end, kind of. Because, zombie ends with the whole world kind of being infected and, like, gates of hell. Like, a lot of these Italian movies kind of, where it's just like, all right, it's just total doom for humanity. I was wondering if this was supposed to be like that, but they couldn't afford it. They couldn't show it.
Maybe.
Afford to show it in a convincing way.
Oh, really? We've already hit an hour and a half? I can't believe that. It just feels like it just barely went by. Well, I guess we got to cut.
We're done. But yeah, thanks. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm done. I'm good. But yeah, if you enjoy like in Italian westerns, ratings. How many bitten off nipples out of 5 bitten off nipples?
I'm going to come in at 3. 3 lost nips out of 5.
I was going to say 2. So
I almost went 2.5, but
Yeah,
then I
yeah,
get ridiculed
yeah.
sometimes for going off script. You can't have half a nipple.
well, that's
so.
me, so I get in trouble for that. So
Yeah, I mean, I think between the 2 and 3,
Yeah, yeah.
either one would not be wrong.
yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, 3. I would do 3 nips. And probably like out of 100. When I was watching it, kind of big halfway, I was like, yeah, probably 72. I feel good with 72. And now it's just like, maybe 65. So then you can do, if you're down IMDb, it depends on how you're feeling, 6 out of 10 or 7 out of 10. Probably like 65 out of 100. Maybe some more, or 62.
Math.
I like movies.
Movies. I got distracted watching this.
The nipples!
Fall backwards
Yeah.
again.
Or watch.
I'm gonna give it like a 58 out of 100. So better than like halfway, but not, I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't watch it because you should, but just go into it knowing.
There's some hearty room for improvement.
Yes, yeah.
No, I mean, I was vacillating. 65 was kind of where I started. I think I'm going to split you guys and do it to 60 because, and then, that way I'm on par with my 3 nips,
That's
you're
true.
keeping the ratios true. But yeah, I mean, you definitely should watch it. I think it's fun. Just,
Yes,
I
definitely.
wouldn't make this your sole form of entertainment during that time.
No.
Make sure you have some good snacks, conversation, etc. To go with it. But no, it's fun. It's just they could have done some things better.
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing like a zombie marathon or something.
Yeah.
Definitely got to throw it in there.
Yeah.
It's got some crazy stuff, and you just got to see it to believe it. Just be like, well, they did that, so
They went there.
they went there.
The Italians.
But yeah, it's a fun movie. Not one of my faves, but second time watching, I don't regret it. So.
Yeah, it's fun.
Good way to spend an evening.
It is.
Exactly. Mama.
It's really all you need. Those are the two sound
Yeah,
bites.
those are the
that,
sound bites.
Summarize the film.
I'll make that my ringtone or something.
Yes.
You need to. You got a new phone. You have to.
But yeah, all right. So thanks for listening. I appreciate it. Until next time. So
We'll see you soon
This has been Burial Ground.
A Night of Terror.
on Player Horror for Me. Play horror. For
Player
me.
horror for me.
Player horror.
Play your horror for me.
We've been drinking.
Dear Lord.
Okay, good night.
Goodbye.